This video is brought to you by Electronic Arts and EA Game Changers. Thank you for my early release copy of The Sims 4 My First Pet Stuff. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and this is a build and buy review of the new My First Pet Stuff pack. I know there has been quite a bit of controversy and a lot of things, a lot of words said about this pack. I wasn't even really 100% sure if I wanted to do a review since I kind of have the same feelings as everybody else. But a lot of you have told me, hey, I really want to know what your thoughts are. So here we go. So I am going to do this a little bit different than my other reviews. I thought maybe it would be kind of cool to kind of compare the My First Pet stuff pack to the Kids Room stuff pack. The Kids Room stuff pack is one of my favorite stuff packs in the game, because I feel like it really added to the base game, since base game didn't really have a lot of objects for kids, and I feel like it's very well rounded. And even though there's about the same amount of stuff as My First Pet, it feels more complete in a way, not as disjointed, and it's more cohesive in my opinion. So yeah, let's get into the new objects. We got a window seat and a little couch. I feel like we have the window seats we have, I think, are good. I think they're good for different situations, and I don't really see the point in adding a window seat into this particular pack. I would have liked to see maybe another armchair like in the Kids Room stuff pack, which we kind of got with this little guy. It's not versatile for kids rooms or other rooms, you know what I mean? There is some really cute funny swatches for this chair, but otherwise I don't know. It's funny, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense in my opinion. So what I do like about this though is the wiener pillows. I think that's really funny. There are some other, you know, kind of cute animal prints on the pillows. I do like this nightstand. I like that it's round and then it has a shelf underneath. I can probably put maybe some books under there. I really like this lamp a lot. It reminds me of the spaceship lamp, which we got in the Kids Room stuff pack. And again, the reason why I'm comparing these two is because Sim Graham mentioned in the live stream that this My First Pets was kind of centered around kids and, you know, them having their first pet. So if that's the case, I'm not really sure where the focus is on this particular pack, since it kind of has a little bit of everything. And the other thing is the cats and dogs situation, which I'll get to later. But I do enjoy this little lamp. I think that's really cute. I love all the little color swatches and the patterns. I really enjoy that. And again, I like the, you know, the nightstand side table. I think this could go very well with a lot of other things. So yeah, and then this was basically ripped from the cats and dogs kids bed and nightstand set, as well as a dresser, which I get, I understand, and it's cute, but it should have just came with cats and dogs in my opinion, since it's part of that same set. So yeah, it's cute, but I don't know why it's in this, you know, this pack per se. This litter box I think it's weird that they're pooping in their own kind's mouth. I know that Graham had mentioned that the dogs are the ones, that one's kind of funny. The dogs are the ones that are tempted to eat cat poop. And that's why it's called Chow Down Litter Box. So yeah. And then we have the main attraction of the pack, which is 4 different rodents. We have a hamster, we have let me see here. And I believe you can you know, oh, this is the hedgehog. Okay. I believe you can rename them and you can take them out, but not all the way. You basically you know, open the door and you can feed them, clean their cage. They have secret lives apparently, so if you're not really watching them, they can, you know, owe a mobster money, or they can, you know, help out scientists or go to space. And they also have a rat, and also this is Bubbalos. He's a void critter. The only thing about this, and I think they did a really excellent job in doing the cages and the animations and the little rodents. However, I think that perhaps it would have been interesting to have different looking cages. I don't know if that's possible or not with the coding. And also, we had a few other options from The Sims 3. We had more than 4 options in The Sims 3, so I'm just kind of unsure why we just got 4, but I'm not really concerned about that as much as I am as some of the other items in this pack. Overall, I think these are really cute. I think that the gameplay with this is really cute, especially for kids, so I think they did a very good job with these in particular. Something that I absolutely love is the wall decor that came with this pack. I like the fact that they put different connectors in one swatch. And the reason why I like this is because in Cats and Dogs, they had a bajillion stickers and decals, and they weren't in swatches, so I feel like that really cluttered up the library, which I believe that they kind of heard that feedback and put more of the decals into one object with different swatches, which I really appreciate. The less clutter we have in our libraries, the better, in my opinion, so I really appreciate that, and they're really cute. I think they did a good job with those. I absolutely love these pet portraits. I think they're adorable, and they come in different pets, you know, pet faces, different colors. This is so cute for kids' rooms. I also absolutely adore this mirror, and I wish I could have it in real life. So there's that. I really like that little cat in the clouds. We did get some new shutters. I put them on some, you know, actual just previous windows that we already have. I did notice that unfortunately these blinds, they don't go well over some windows despite being the correct tile. They don't really sit on top. Let me see if I can turn it. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, so that was the issue, so never mind. So just make sure the window you know, is facing the right direction, the flat end of the window, so that way the blinds don't go through the frame like I was doing beforehand, so I take that back. But yeah, so we got a 2 tile, I think they're called Roman blinds, and we got a 1 tile and a 3 tile, which I also appreciate because it's frustrating sometimes when the curtains only come in one size, because, you know, you want to use them in different situations, so I do appreciate that they gave us those options. We also got a new toy box, which is pretty cute. I don't think we really needed more toy boxes. I think the ones we have are pretty okay. They're pretty sufficient. We got a new activity table, which I also think is kind of unnecessary. We already have quite a few that are good for, you know, many situations. I do like the chair and the little stuff underneath it. I think that's a nice detail. And then we got a new bookcase. I think we did need another kid's bookcase. This is pretty cute, comes in different, you know, pet patterns. Angry Kitty is probably my favorite. This is a new toy actually. It's a little hamster, which I think is really cute, and it fits on a slot just fine. So we did get new cat trees. I think this is pretty cute. You know, has the little pads up here on the top, as well as some beds and a toy. So that's pretty cute. I think this is a good addition to pets. I don't think we needed a single version of this. I get why they did it because, you know, it matches, but we could have used this, you know, object slot for something else, I think. We got a new rug. These rugs are pretty funny. They also come in solid colors in a nice square, which is nice. We don't really have a ton of square kind of medium-sized rugs, so I don't mind that at all. Some really fun, I love the little frogs and the turtle. I think that would be perfect for kids' rooms or maybe outside if you're doing like a playground or something. So this particular table, as cool as it is, I don't really understand why it's in this pack, especially since you can't actually put fish in here yourself. They just kind of come pre-made in there. You can't really put fish that you've caught into the tank itself. I do appreciate that it is a round coffee table, but like I said, I don't really understand why it's in this pack in particular. You know, as cool as it is. It could have gone in some other pack, probably. We did get a few new you know, pet beds, which I do actually enjoy. I think they're really cute. They look a lot more fluffy than the ones that were in Cats and Dogs, which seemed kind of flat in a way. So I think that they took our feedback from that and made some fluffy beds. And then we also got a new pet bowl that looks like a stump, I think, which I'm not entirely sure how that fits into the pack either. But yeah, so there's that. So what I wanted to do is kind of compare, you know, this new pack with the kids pack and why I think that, you know, this is kind of disjointed while this is more cohesive. I feel like all of the kind of objects go together in a room, which I really like. I understand that you can't always have a room in mind, but since it's kind of a pack geared towards kids, I would have expected another bed or maybe some other chairs. So, and also we got a ton of wall decor in kids' room. We only got a few in comparison. As cute as these are, it's just not the same. It's not the same quality, I think, as the kids' room stuff. So there's that, and I mean, you could also argue that, well, you know, there's a ton of different connectors and stuff for these decals, but still, it's not as much as, you know, this pack, I believe. And I also think that overall the theme is more cohesive. The objects are, you know, they all make sense together, and I wish, you know, the objects in this pack would have made more sense and didn't just feel like leftovers from Cats and Dogs. And I think that's what most people kind of felt like when they saw the objects in this pack. Maybe that wasn't the original intention or whatever, but that's just kind of how it came across. So I think that's why most people were a little upset about it. But otherwise, I think as a stuff pack, it's okay. It's probably not my favorite, also because in order to have most of the items be functional, as well as the pets clothing in Create a Sim, you have to have cats and dogs in order for those to work, and they've never done that before, where a DLC is dependent on another DLC, which I personally don't agree with, and I hope that it doesn't become a trend with future stuff packs or game packs or even expansions, because I feel like it's unfair to those that maybe can't afford getting cats and dogs, but they can get a stuff pack. I know you can, you know, save up for whatever you want to buy, but I don't know. I think it's not very transparent in a way, and I feel like they can do a better job in making sure that everything is cohesive, makes sense, and is well worth a person's money. But I hope that helped you guys with this pack. I think that there is some good and some good merits, I would say. The little rodents and hamsters I think are really cute, especially for kids. I do like some of the artwork, and I do like the new fluffy pet beds. If you do have cats and dogs, that's a good addition to your game. And also the bookcase I think is really cute. But yeah, so I hope that helped you guys out, and I think sometimes the stuff packs are a little hit or miss, but I do look forward to using some of these items in my kids' rooms, and I hope you guys have a good day. And thank you so much, EA, again, for getting me this pack to review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.